my back blown out in peace. You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old?
You'd think after everything Teyana Taylor has been through, she'd finally catch a break. A peaceful chapter, a loyal partner, a little stability for her and her daughter. That's what everyone hoped for. And for a moment, it looked like she had found a new love with actor Pierre. Things were finally settling. The smile on her face seemed real again, and for once, it looked like love was working in her favor. But just when it seemed like her life was turning a corner, everything flipped. Out of nowhere came someone no one expected, Pierre's ex-girlfriend. And she wasn't just mad. She was on a mission. She came out swinging, and what she revealed about Aaron threatened to tear down everything he and Tiana had built in public. It all started with a single tweet. A private account with no name, no photo, and no followers posted a short, bitter message that cut straight through the internet like a knife. He used me for years. Now he's using her. Y'all are too blind to see it. That was all it took. One post. The tweet spread fast. Retweeted, screenshot, shared. The online detectives went to work. And within hours, whispers started to circulate. The account belonged to Aaron's ex, the woman he'd been with long before the fame, long before Tiana. They had history. Real history. She'd been there when Aaron was barely making ends meet. When he was chasing auditions and getting more rejections than callbacks. She helped pay the rent when acting didn't. She stood by him when red carpets were just dreams and his name held no weight in Hollywood. She wasn't just a girlfriend, she was a day one. And yet, as soon as Aaron started dating Tiana, the ex disappeared from the picture completely. Silenced. Invisible. For a while, people assumed she'd moved on. But in truth, she had just stayed quiet. Maybe out of heartbreak. Maybe out of dignity, but everyone has a breaking point, and hers came when she saw photos of Aaron in public, holding Tiana's daughter, Junie, smiling like a family, playing stepdad, posting pictures. That's when she finally snapped. To her, this wasn't just a new relationship, it was a performance, and she refused to be silent anymore. Then came the bombshell, a leaked voice note, supposedly from Aaron's ex, sent to a popular blog. Her voice shook with anger and pain as she said, "Tay's just a tool to him. She doesn't even know the real Aaron, the one who lies, the one who manipulates, the same man who told me he wasn't ready for kids. And now he's playing daddy." On Instagram like it's a role. That audio went viral in minutes. Fans didn't wait to confirm if it was real. The damage was already done. The internet exploded. Some people called her bitter. Others said she was finally telling the truth. The world didn't want to hear. But that wasn't the end. She didn't just accuse Aaron of being a liar. She said he was strategic, that every move he made was planned out for career gain. He doesn't fall in love, she claimed. He attaches himself to powerful women. He uses their platform, levels up, and once he's where he wants to be, he moves on, she said. Aaron once told her directly, "In this industry, it's not about talent. It's about who you're seen with." That statement hit hard. Suddenly, fans started to question everything. The red carpet appearances, the public support during Tiana's divorce from Iman Shumpert, the Instagram moments with her daughter, were they genuine? Or part of a long, calculated move to elevate himself? Tiana stayed quiet at first, but sources close to her said she was blindsided. One insider even claimed someone had to physically stop her from calling Aaron's ex to demand answers. She was that shaken. She didn't know what was real anymore, and that was what hurt the most. Meanwhile, TikTok and Reddit erupted. Old interview clips resurfaced. In one, Aaron spoke vaguely about timing in relationships. Fans speculated he had been planning to leave his ex the moment Tiana became available. Reddit threads swelled with theories. Some people who claimed to know Aaron's ex personally said she wasn't lying, that they had seen his manipulative behavior for years. Then came the second major blow. Screenshots, supposedly from Aaron's ex. Messages from Aaron himself. "You're everything I need. But this other path might be bigger for both of us. Don't hate me for choosing my future." Another read. "You'll understand one day. I have to do what's best for my career." The texts didn't have dates. Some critics called them fake, but others said the damage had already been done. People believed them, or at least believed enough to doubt Aaron's intentions with Tiana. What made it worse was that this wasn't just about Tiana. It was about her daughter, Junie. That little girl had already been through the pain of watching her parents split. Now, here she was again caught in another grown-up mess. Tiana, according to friends, was devastated. She cried for days, not just because of the rumors, but because she had believed Aaron was different. He had come into her life promising peace. He didn't bring drama. He said all the right things. He seemed to adore Junie like his own. And now, she didn't know if any of it had ever been real. Aaron remained silent at first. Too silent. His lack of response only made things worse. People started asking what was he hiding. Then, right on schedule, came a carefully worded PR statement. Pierre denies all allegations of manipulation and exploitation. He remains focused on his relationship and wishes peace for everyone involved. But that wasn't enough. Behind the scenes, people were talking. A source close to Aaron told a blogger, "He's panicking." He didn't think this would ever come out. He underestimated how much she was holding back. As for Tiana, she disappeared from the public eye. No appearances, no couple posts, just her and Junie, staying low. Friends said she wasn't answering calls. When one finally reached her and asked if she was okay, she replied, "I feel played, and I feel stupid." That was the heartbreak, not just the betrayal, but the shame. She had let this man into her home, her life, her child's life, and now she couldn't even tell what was real anymore. Just when the dust seemed like it might finally settle, everything exploded again. A second audio leak dropped, this time featuring Aaron himself. The sound was muffled, like it came from an old phone, but the voice was unmistakably his. "You know what I need?" he said. "I need someone who opens doors, who levels me up. I don't have time for emotions anymore." The audio went viral. Instantly, whatever doubt remained vanished. The whispers turned into roars. Suddenly, this wasn't just a messy breakup. It looked like a pattern. A man using relationships to climb the ladder. Cold, strategic, calculated. And just like that, the spotlight returned to Tiana. Everyone waited to see what she'd do. Would she defend him? Stay silent? Walk away? She didn't release a statement. No glam photos. No vague subtweets. Instead, she went live. Late at night. No announcement. No warning. Just her, sitting on the floor, hoodie pulled tight, no makeup, no filters, raw. Her voice was low, cracked. "Y'all ever been so wrong about somebody," she asked, "that you feel like you lost a part of yourself?" She never said Aaron's name. She didn't have to. Then she said the line that stopped everyone cold. "I let someone into my child's life thinking he'd protect her. Turns out he was just protecting his own image." That was the moment everything changed. No blog headline could capture what that live meant. No viral clip could summarize it. This wasn't drama. This was a woman trying to make sense of betrayal. While shielding her child from the fallout, she didn't cry, but her voice did. Every pause, every breath, every crack. You could hear the pain. Fans who had watched her endure heartbreak after heartbreak from Iman's betrayal to this felt it deeply. This wasn't just another breakup. It was emotional exhaustion, disbelief, devastation. Aaron, in response, posted a smug selfie. The caption? "Let truth speak louder than noise." No explanation, no apology, just ego. The internet wasn't having it. The comments turned into a war zone. People begged for accountability. Some just wanted him to care. But he went silent again, disappearing behind his own pride. Now, everything hangs in the balance. Is Tiana truly done with him? Has Aaron burned a bridge that can never be rebuilt? Can his rising career survive a scandal this deep? Because this isn't just celebrity drama anymore. This is what happens when lies catch up, when ambition pretends to be love, and when a woman finally speaks her truth. The mask has fallen, and now everyone sees what's underneath. And for Pierre, the next move won't just shape his reputation. It might define it forever.